Begin in Thunderbolt pose with your hips resting on your heels and your knees together. Rest your hands on your thighs and lengthen your spine. Close your eyes and tune in with your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose, slowing down in this moment, connecting with your body. Open your eyes and cross your right arm over your left. Bend the elbows, then cross the wrists, touching the palms to face each other for eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows and the gaze. Exhale, round the back, drawing the elbows into the belly. Inhale, lift the elbows and arch the back. Exhale, round the back, hugging the belly in. Inhale, lift the gaze and the elbows, opening the chest. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, lift, gaze up. Exhale, come back to center and release the arms. Now cross the left arm over the right, bending elbows and crossing wrists. Touch the palms together and inhale, lift the elbows and the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Keep flowing like this here in Thunderbolt pose with eagle arms, following your breath. If your knees or ankles are tired sitting in Thunderbolt pose, feel free to place a block under your sitting bones to support your joints and elevate your hips. Keep breathing deeply as you flow. Feel the spine and back of the shoulders getting warmed up. Good. Come back to center and relax the arms. Touch your big toes together and walk your hands forward on the mat. Fold forward, resting your forehead on the mat for extended child's pose. As your hips sink toward the heels, feel the low back rounding and becoming very relaxed. Allow your heart to melt toward the mat and soften your shoulders. Close your eyes and notice your breath. Bring your knees about hip width apart. Inhale, draw the heart forward and up, dipping the belly through cow pose. Exhale, round the spine and sit the hips on the heels for child's pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, rounded spine, child's pose. Inhale, flow through cow pose, gazing up. Exhale, round the back and sit the hips toward the heels, cat to child's pose. You can rest your forearms on the mat as you start to draw the heart forward in cow pose. Plant the palms and feel your spine warming up as you flow through cat and cow. Good. Sit the hips on the heels in child's pose. Inhale, lift your spine. Draw the knees together and sit the hips on the heels in Thunderbolt pose. Remember, you can support your hips with a block if needed. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, twist left, bending the elbows in cactus arms. Inhale to center and exhale, twist right. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, bend the elbows to 90 degrees in cactus arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, use the core to help you twist through the spine. Make sure your knees are comfortable and your hips are resting on your heels. Breathe and flow. Draw the belly button toward the spine for a deeper twist. Feel your shoulders warming up and gaze over the shoulder that's twisting back. Come to center and relax the arms. Now inhale, sweep the arms out and up, clasping your hands together and pressing palms toward the sky. Lengthen your spine and exhale, twist to the right. Hug your belly in to help you twist and press the shoulders down away from the ears. Breathe, keep the heart lifted. Press the palms toward the sky. Engage the abdomen. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist the spine left. Rotate through the rib cage and shoulders. Squeeze the belly in and keep the hips facing forward. Drop those shoulders down away from the ears, even as your arms are lifting and the palms are pressing up. Breathe as you twist. Keep the spine tall and the heart open. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax your arms down. Walk your hands forward on the mat once again, aligning the wrists under the shoulders with the fingers spread wide. The knees are hip-width apart. Inhale, dip the belly and lift the gaze for cow pose. Exhale, round the spine and tuck the chin for cat pose. Inhale, lift the tailbone and the gaze. Exhale, hug the belly button toward the spine, arching the back. Inhale, draw the heart forward and lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck the tailbone and the chin. Follow your breath, flowing through cat and cow pose. Press your fingertips into the mat to support your wrists. One more round. Focus on stretching the low back as you tuck the tailbone and hug the belly in for cat pose. Come back to center. Now come down to your forearms with your elbows under the shoulders. Continue flowing the spine through cat and cow pose. Notice how different it feels when you're on the forearms. Focus on the movement of the low back. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, in cat pose. Dip the belly and lift the gaze for cow pose. Press into the palms. Follow your breath. Really hug the belly in as you round the back in cat pose. Good. Come back to neutral spine. Come back to the palms and turn your hands out slightly, spreading the fingers wide. Begin to barrel roll the chest in a clockwise direction. Bend the elbows and dip the chest, then move the chest left, up, and to the right, making a big circle in a clockwise direction. Focus on the movement of the chest, making a big circle, bending the elbows, rounding the back as you come up and tucking the tailbone and chin. Then drop the heart as you bend the elbows. Press into the palms, straightening the arms and rounding the back. Now switch directions, moving in a counterclockwise direction. Barrel rolls with the chest. Keep breathing. Do your best here, and make sure the movement in your spine is fluid and smooth. Just enjoy the stretch and do your best. Good work. Come back to center. Now walk the hands forward and keep the hips aligned over the knees. Lower your chest toward the mat for puppy dog pose. You can rest your forehead or chin on the mat. Stretch your arms forward and soften the shoulder joints. Remember to keep the hips over the knees. Make sure your neck feels comfortable in this position. and keep your breath flowing smoothly. Good. Now walk your knees back, coming down onto your belly. Bring your arms down at your sides with the palms facing up. Inhale, lift the chest and legs off the mat for locust pose. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together and lift the heart. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, reach the fingertips toward the heels. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, firm the thighs and point the toes. Exhale, release. Take a rest. Now stretch your arms forward. Inhale, lift the right arm and left leg in the air. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift left arm and right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Exhale, down. Keep flowing opposite arm and leg in a locust pose variation. Breathe and squeeze the glutes as you lift the leg. Engage your abdomen to support your low back. Press down with the hand and foot that are still on the mat as you lift the opposite arm and leg. Good. Relax, coming to center. Walk your hands under the shoulders and press back to your hands and knees. Inhale, tuck the toes under. Exhale, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the hips and sink the heels. Lengthen the spine as you press the palms into the earth. Spread the fingers wide and relax your neck. Press the chest toward the thighs. Gaze between the ankles and breathe deeply. As you inhale, shift your weight forward and bend your knees, hovering them off the mat. Exhale, press back and lift the hips in downward dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward, rounding your back. Bend the knees and exhale, lift the hips for down dog. Use the strength of your core to support you as you flow through these poses. Keep the knees hovering off the mat. Press into the palms. Good. Come back to downward dog. Step your left foot forward and then come into a straddle position. Both feet point toward the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release your spine toward the ground for standing wide-legged forward bend. Plant your palms on the mat if they reach. Lift the sitting bones toward the sky and lengthen your spine. Relax your neck and breathe deeply. Reach the crown of your head toward the mat. Inhale, lift your gaze, coming to a flat back. Plant the left palm on the mat beneath your face, then twist to the right, reaching the right arm toward the sky. Engage the core as you twist through the belly. Keep the hips even and neutral. Rotate through the spine and gaze up toward the sky, breathing deeply. Exhale, release the right hand to the mat. Now plant the right palm beneath the face. Inhale, sweep the left arm to the sky, coming into a twist in standing wide-legged forward bend. Squeeze out the core to help you twist through the spine and keep the hips centered and neutral. Reach up with the left hand and gaze beyond the fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the left arm down. Come back to center. Now walk your hands toward your left foot and plant the palms. Step the left foot back to meet the right for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the sitting bones and sink the heels. Press into the palms, lengthening your spine and pressing the chest toward the thighs. Drop your shoulders down away from the ears and relax your neck. Deep breaths. Good. Bring your knees to the mat, untuck your toes, and sit your hips on your heels for extended child's pose. Stretch the arms forward and soften your forehead onto the mat. Relax your low back as the hips melt toward the heels. Release your heart toward the ground and slow down your breath. Close your eyes to bring your awareness inward. Lift your gaze and walk your hands in, then come to a seated position. Roll down onto your back, preparing for Shavasana, corpse pose, our final resting posture. Rest your arms at your sides with the palms facing up. Let your feet fall open as the legs relax. Close your eyes and relax your whole body from head to toe. Let go of any effort, any tension. Feel yourself melting toward the mat. Even let your breath go. Just enjoy this time to practice being, with nothing to do or think about. You can rest here in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and have a wonderful day. Great job in today's session. See you next time. Namaste.